Hey guys, I'm in a lot of pain today, so I don't know how long I'll be able to talk to you because I had my tooth taken out today and anesthesia is just wearing off right now and I'm on pain meds. I'm also not supposed to talk a lot because it's gonna go bleed. Hey there, how are you? I was just telling all of you that I'm in a lot of pain today. I had my tooth taken out. So I know I promised you guys to be here at 9. I'm about 20 minutes late because I actually had my pain medication is wearing off and I had like anesthesia, but the whole half of my face is hurting and now I'm minus one tooth, so I'm actually not supposed to talk. So I'll try to talk kind of quietly and softly, and I'll be here for maybe half an hour until it really begins hurting. So, but I promised you to be here every night, so I'm trying my best. So talk to me, what's going on, ask me questions. I did the video this morning on the oversharing, because that's a big, issue. It has been a big issue for me, and also it's been a huge issue for a lot of people around me. Ow. Yeah, talking hurts. So if you want to ask a question, please ask a question in the Q&A, and then I can select it and answer it for everybody. But again, hey, what does ILY mean? I don't know oh, I love you. That's what it means. I love you right back. So guys, again, I'm going to be talking slowly, not my usual happy self because I'm on pain meds because my tooth is gone because apparently it sucks getting old. I don't know what the fuck I did, but it cracked and it had like a... Oh, actually, I can show it to you. You guys want me to show you my tooth? This is... I know they kind of freaked out at me. I'm like, can I have my tooth? So this has been taken out of me today. Do you guys see it? Oh, thank you. You're beautiful. You overshare all the time. Okay, this is why I'm talking so slowly. Yeah. Do you see? Oh my god, this is my tooth, you guys. This is what's been taken out of me today. It has like a crown on it. So I have a hole that was like patched up with pig bone. They actually crushed pig bone that they put in. I'm not supposed to talk, but I'm on a lot of pain meds right now. So, I'll try to talk for as long as I can. I'm not supposed to because it will bleed. Hopefully will not bleed. But anyway, I love you so much that I can't stay away from you, obviously. So if you want to ask a question about oversharing, the video that I posted today on oversharing, go ahead and put it in the little rectangle. I'm also going to be doing a free class this Saturday, every Saturday, on how to write out your shit into a story. Basically how to battle all of this bullshit with creativity, which is what I did. This is how I healed myself. So the link is in my bio. Oh shit, it does hurt to talk. Ha! For those of you just joining, I had a tooth taken out of me today. This is my poor tooth with the crown. Do you see it? And that's why I'm like, half of my face is hurting like a bitch. I'm on pain meds. But anyway, on oversharing stuff, maybe this is oversharing, like, who else would share their tooth that's been taken out of them? Supposedly it's cracked. I don't see a crack, like it looks intact. Oh no, I do see a crack. Okay, I can see a crack. Because they showed me an x-ray and they're like, your tooth is cracked, we have to take it out. I'm like, can I please hold on to my tooth? Like, are there like tooth fairies for adults? Am I gonna get a lot of money for this? I wonder. Anyway, so talk to me, ask me questions. In terms of oversharing, I went through a whole phase of that where, hey twin, I'll totally be your twin, where you're not oversharing. We'll have, oh, thank you so much. Hey there. Hey, yeah, exactly. You're really tired. Me too, guys. I'm on pain meds. I'm talking really slowly because half of my face is numb. Actually, the anesthetic is wearing off, but I'm not supposed to be talking. But I promised you to be here, so I'm here. So talk. I did the video on oversharing because that was the big problem for me. I couldn't shut up, you know, like if somebody would ask me, well, how are you? And I would be like, really? You're interested? There's part of it that's also me being Russian. Anybody else here who's not American, you can relate maybe? Like in Russia, if somebody asks you, how are you? People can tell you their whole life story. And that's expected. So in here, when I came to America and somebody would ask me, how are you? And I'd be like, oh, let me tell you, like, I called my grandma and she had a heart attack and my leg is hurting, da da da. Like, oh, hey, you're from Mexico. Okay, so you can relate, right? So you actually talk about the real shit. And the person was like, and I would like hear this silence and I turn to them, I'm like, how are you? And the person goes, I'm fine. And they would like walk away from me. And I was like, what did I say wrong? I didn't say anything. You asked me how I am, and I'm telling you. So it took me a long time to realize that in America, when somebody asks you, how are you? That doesn't mean anything. You know, it's just like, it's a greeting. Isn't that sad, you guys, that somebody asks you, how are you? But we really don't mean anything. Oh, yes, you're Arab. You have this kind of intimate. Right? Yeah. You're from America where someone would tell you, well, I'm telling you my love story, so tell me yours. Yeah, it is sad. But like in some way, we have anesthetized each other against that, right? Is that we cannot, oh, you're Mexican too, right on. We cannot handle what other people want to share with us. We cannot handle the truth. And that is really, really sad. That is really how we're broken. We're in the middle of mental health epidemic right now because of today. Claudia, you found me today. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to ask a question, ask it in the box with the question mark. So I did the video on oversharing. New York. Yeah, I don't know. Was it like, is New York different? I'm in Seattle. Seattle is very polite and kind of like passive aggressive in the way that, hi, everything is fine and I'm nice and let's meet and sure. And then it never happens. Like in Russia, if you say, hey, I'm going to see you, like come over for dinner, we really mean it. You know what I mean? Like we're pulling out all the food from the fridge, even if we have nothing. So it's very different. Texas, I love Texas. I think I've been in the South, not in Texas. I've been in Atlanta and I really connected with people so much because people have been very close to how I grew up in Russia, very open. Food was a big thing, you know, like gatherings. There were people on the street. There was people who were really, really warm, to me at least. So I really, really liked it. New York, I kind of like New York as well because it was very direct. Like people didn't bullshit you. They would just tell you to your face. Any rain? Haha. Hi from Florida. I mean, right now, no, but yeah, totally rain all the time. So I have my list here, you guys. How is Russia? I have no idea. I don't read news because it mostly depresses me to read the news about the country where I'm from. So, you know, so I did the over disclosing. So I was gonna have a list here that you guys asked for: flashbacks, guilt, silence. Like actually, I wanted to do one on silence. You know, how when you're oversharing, you either overshare or you just shut down. Anybody else is doing the same? Like, there isn't a middle ground. It would be like, I want to share everything, or if you don't want to listen to me, if I catch you not being interested, I just shut down completely. Like, I withdraw and I'm not talking. I would be silent for weeks. And actually, as a kid, oh, yeah, everybody raised their hand, right? As a kid, I freaked my parents out because I would not talk for weeks. That was my only power. I would not eat. And I would not talk. I'd completely shut down. To the point where talking became a chore, like actually opening a mouth and saying a word is like I forgot how to speak. Did you experience that? Like it was, like my mouth was heavy and I could not literally open my mouth to say a word the longer I didn't speak. So it became easy in a way. Yeah, can you relate? Like, I know it sounds weird, but it's not, right? You guys relate, right? That's why we're talking here about the shit that other people don't understand. It was so heavy that it was easier not to speak the longer I didn't speak. It was just like, I'll just go on like this for life. You know, like that's how I felt. So I was gonna do a video on that for tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow in the morning. Oh, there's a name. It's like a selective mutism, or somebody told me yesterday. Yeah. So I don't know, because I might be in a lot of pain. I don't know if I'll make you a video in the morning, but I'll make definitely probably in the evening. I'll drink up a lot of pain meds and I'll make it for you. But right now talking is painful. So I'll keep talking, guys, until I can't. Yeah, selective mutism. I have never heard that term even before. But let me go and see. There's a bunch of questions. So yeah, when you talk about abuse, you get anxiety. That's actually really, really true. Is when you begin voicing your story, that is the hardest part, is that you can't talk about it without dipping your toes back into it. You know, oh, thank you, Teddy, thank you. The way to uncover repressed memories, that's a good one. If you guys want me to answer a question, please put it in the Q&A. But let me write this down, repressed memories. So I did it, repressed memories. I'm going to be doing a free class this Saturday for that particular reason, because I wrote my stuff out into my books. And you guys who've been here, you know my books, right? I have them sitting here on my desk. But these are novels, right? But the way I did it is I tricked my conscious. So I'll explain it to you. There's many ways. There's like therapy, EMDR, you know, you can do hypnosis, blah, blah, blah. There's all these techniques, but nothing worked on me. What time the class is going to be? Link is in my bio. It's at 3:30 Pacific time. But go click on the link in my bio and you'll get all the information. I'll put you on the list. So if I have new times introduced, I'll let you know. So talking for me was almost impossible about my stuff, because I would go into these severe panic attacks. Anybody else knows the panic attack stuff, where you begin talking about the stuff that's happening to you and it hits you out of nowhere, so you literally cannot go there? Is it just me alone, or anybody else is like, I still to this day, when I begin digging into what's happened to me, I begin hyperventilate, my whole body shuts down, and it's been over 12 fucking years, okay? And okay, so I'm not alone. Exactly. So I think it never goes away. Like all of this bullshit people are feeding us, like, oh, you can heal like 100%. No, I think it stays with you for life, because it just is part of you. But what we can do is own it and learn how to live with it in a powerful way. So it's not your, I'm not sure what shadow work is, if you explain to me what shadow work is. So it's not basically you not remembering, or somehow, you know, hold on. Everybody asking for a class on Saturday, the link is in my bio. Just click, you'll get an email. It'll tell you the time when it's happening. It is every Saturday. It's on Zoom. It's free. So I'm doing it for you guys, right? Oh, I just blanked out. I just did this thing that I did the video about memory. In the middle of a sentence, because I touched on something triggering, I don't even remember what I was just telling you just now. My brain just shuts it off. It's like gone. I don't remember. Can somebody tell me what I was talking about? I forgot. Like, it's completely blank. I know if you've been coming to my lives, you've seen a bunch of this already. Like, it's every single time it happens. 5-second rule. Yeah, I don't even. Healing, understanding is part. I'm not sure. Yeah, if somebody can remind me what I was talking about, I've lost it completely. Let me go take a look at the questions. So if you want, so I've written a bunch. I'm actually writing my 8th novel right now. But these guys, you can get them on my site, on my website, which is my personal website, which is kseniansky.com. If you want, get this and I will sign it to you. The most money from my site goes to me. If you want to get it cheaper, if you don't have, you know, like your budget is tight right now, you can go on Amazon and get them there cheaper, but they won't come with the signature. These guys, I autograph them and send you like special card and stuff with the book. Or even cheaper on Amazon, you can also get ebooks. Or if you're absolutely broke, you can download free ebooks on my site. I trust you that in the future, whenever you have money, you will support some creator, you know. So go to my site and you can download them for free. On Amazon, there's also, some of them are audiobooks. Oh, I was talking about past memories bringing. Oh my God, thank you. Can you believe it? I completely forgot. Because it is so triggering for me still that I can't do it. But something else I was saying, I can't remember now where I was leading it. Somebody asked something about, fuck, I hate it. Don't you hate it? Do anybody? Panic attacks, repressed. Oh. Thank you. I remember some of you asked, like, how do you bring back repressed memories, right? So I am not able to bring them back. So the way I healed is, oh, I remember now. Thank you so much. Wow, my brain is a fucking clever machine. Do you see that? That is insane, right? You're just witnessing and you're like, holy shit. So the conscious blocks the subconscious. Okay, all of this shit, all of your trauma lives back there. I mean, not literally back there, but back there. But all your real stuff is here. It's kind of easy to think of it this way, right? The shit is in the back, the real life isn't here. So this here blocks it. If I were to ask you right now, hey, write down your memory, like write down what happened, this right here would not let you. You'd be like, I don't remember. But if I asked you and I said, write a creative story, like a fictional story. So write not about you, but write about a little girl inside you, a little boy inside you. Give them a different name and ask them, what's your biggest fear? You know, who hurt you? But make it a fantasy, like make them a prince or a princess or, you know, a vampire or superhero or whatever. And then when you begin writing that, guess what happens? This dude here relaxes and you suddenly access that. Because what you write, have you ever had that experience? What you write, you go, oh my God, I don't know where this came from. Anybody else? Ever written something, you go, I don't know where this came from, right? But it came from here. The reason why you don't know is because this shit here was blocking it. I mean, I'm calling it shit, but it's actually a beautiful, beautiful machine, your brain. It was blocking that. And so you access that because this thinks, oh, it's not about you. It's about somebody else. And you go, tricked you, right? And so then when you read it, you go, holy shit. This is how I remember it. Tay Denley, what is your name? Can you tell me what your name is? Exactly. Not journaling. Journaling doesn't work this way. And not meditation. I've done all of it. The trick is writing fiction. That's why I want you to come to my class, because I want to show you, I want to teach you how to do it. Journaling is not the same, you guys. Journaling doesn't let you do it because journaling, you're simply writing down what actually happened. Taylor, it's very good to meet you, Taylor. Thank you so much for coming here. I love your hair. Is it like totally red color? It looks awesome. So, yes, it is working on the inner child. However, it is working on you as well as an adult. So it's like breaking your forehead, letting you access what's in the back. Does it make sense? Yes. So, oh, it's pink. Okay, on my screen it's like really small, so I can't tell if it's red or pink. I fucking love it. I love pink hair. So it allows you to access what you can't access. And so when you read it, you go, I don't know where it came from, because you literally do not know where it came from. Like we did this today. I was leading a circle. We call them circles in my community. It's called Emberville. And, you know, again, the link is in my bio to try a class. Don't worry. It's totally free. Like there's no catch. You know, it's just, you actually guys asked for it. We were here on live and you were like, hey, can we do a Zoom? You said, and I was like, sure. And so I've done it twice now in 2 Saturdays. So I'm going to do it every Saturday. You know, for you to I just want to teach you. This life is not enough. I want to see you on camera to actually show you how to do it. We write it all together and then we read it to each other. So yeah, about your brother. And actually, if you wanted me to talk about your question for much longer, put it not in the comments, but in the Q&A. So, what time? It's 3:30 Pacific time. And I'll introduce more times if it doesn't work for you. I just need to know. Fuck, my cheek is hurting. Talking is painful. Let me go see if there's more questions. How to prepare for cultural difference? Yeah, I mean, type it into Q&A, because first of all, it saves it and everybody can see. Can you guys see how this side of my face? I can see it's like totally swollen. Shit, it's not bad though. Yeah, if you can't make that time, still go and sign up for the link, because then tell me what time works for you, and I will try to introduce another class, either morning or evening, okay? And then we will work through it. So your question, how you can help your brother or whoever it was that asked, creative writing. Creative writing is the answer, and it's like an age-old technique. I wish I was more of a vibrant self for you guys. I see a bunch of you are leaving is because like it is very difficult to be on pain meds and being on pain. I mean, I'm smiling and everything, but man, this shit hurts. Like when your tooth, you should have seen the dentist. He leaned in and, you know, like in medieval times, they had this like clamp and they had to take the tooth out. I mean, look at this beast. It's pretty big. I don't know why the fuck it cracked. I can actually see a crack in the root. The root cracked. Can you believe it? Oh, hi, honey from Israel. It's so wonderful to see you here. I can still talk, guys. It's okay. I'm probably gonna be fucking sore tomorrow. Put some ice. Before, you know, just begin. Just every day. Yeah, toothache. Can you imagine? It's not a toothache. My tooth is gone. It's actually like an empty spot, and they packed pig bone into it, crushed pig bone, because supposedly my blood will mesh with the bone and it will create its own. It's called bone graft. I don't know what the fuck that is. I've never lost a tooth as an adult. You know, I've only lost teeth as a kid. So for you to recover anything, or anything, is just like practice beats everything. Just write every day. And I recommend every day, if you can, scheduling 20 minutes. This is what I do. I'm writing a book right now. I'm writing a thriller, kind of like The Silence of the Lambs. Anybody read the book, The Silence of the Lambs, or seen You Take Care of Your Roots in a Symbolic Way? You're right. Absolutely. That is so funny. Yeah, so... But I have to guide you guys. It's a very specific way of writing. You have to change your name. You have to change the name. You love The Silence of the Lambs? Okay, so this is the thriller I'm writing right now. I'm writing a thriller about a serial killer in Russia. That's going to be my next book. And so I'm writing it every day and about 20 to 30 minutes per day. That's all. So to answer your question, Peach Puff, or tell me what your name is. If you ask a question, tell me what your name is. So, oh, hey, good morning, Finland. Hey, Jenna. Hey, so good to see you. I'm a little loopy today because I'm on pain meds, because I just had my tooth. I was just showing everybody my tooth taken out because the root cracked and my cheek blew up. And oh, Alexa. That's right, Alexa. So can you do that, Alexa? Can you schedule 20 minutes every day and just begin writing a story? Please change your name in that story. Make yourself a hero, okay? Or heroine, like make yourself a different person. And then you write literally the adventures of your life, but you change people's names, and then you kind of exaggerate of the real stuff that happened. You make it different. You make it go nuts, right? Okay, so Taylor says, will it work if I have literally zero memories? Yes, I'm with you. I remembered nothing. Like literally I was a complete blank, and that is how stuff started coming back to me, because I started seeing patterns, because this over here told me this is what happened. Oh, thank you, Hensui 7777. Oh shit, you had 7 teeth taken out? God, I had like 6 wisdom teeth that they took out. This is an American thing, right? I came from Russia, and but this is 2 kids, and apparently whatever, I don't know, it's gotten worn down or something. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It just that I had pain, and they got worse. And I thought that was a cavity. And they said, no, we already did a root canal for you. Like, the tooth is dead. I'm like, then why the fuck is it hurting? And they're like, it cracked. I was like, oh my, you're not crazy. Okay, can everybody please tell Taylor? Tay Den Lee 27. Please tag Tay Den Lee 27. Say, you are not crazy. We hear you, we see you, we believe you. Please, everybody, because it's the worst feeling ever in the world. I fucking hate it. I know exactly how you feel. I was like, I feel crazy. I feel crazy. I must be crazy. I'm crazy because, you know, I mean, normal person would have remembered this shit, right? Yes, I had 2 extra, Jenna. They're like little, and they told me you're like a vampire or whatever, like you're some kind of a creature. So you have like extra 2 teeth. Totally. Please, please, everybody, tag Tay Den Lee and say, you are not crazy. I get you. Can we just please all do that? It really, really helps. Yeah, but tag Taylor. Tag Tay Den Lee, you know, so it goes directly as a message. It's so important because, you know, most of us, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Sonia. So it's just, when you're alone in this, you literally want to nuke yourself. I mean, I was suicidal. I wanted to kill myself because I thought, well, my family's telling me I'm imagining it. Everybody's telling me I'm imagining it. I don't remember for sure, so I must be crazy. I must be the sick one, right? And I wanted to just kill myself. It was the worst feeling ever. It was... Anybody else can relate here? Anybody else was here suicidal or attempted? You know, me? So it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, same thing here. My parents, no. Like, my entire family turned away from me. They're all back in Russia. And I love you. I'm so sorry you're raising hands right now. Like, this fucking sucks, but I've been there. Okay, I've been there. I walked around. How did you want to nuke yourself? I walked around with pills. I had these pills against insomnia, and I stopped taking them, and I got it to the point where I had like a full bottle. And I wanted to find a place, like, I wanted to plan it so I wouldn't be found. You know how people take pills and then somebody finds them and saves them? So I was obsessed with planning it in such a way that I nuked myself for sure. That, like, nobody would find me. It was scary, scary times. That was about 12 years ago, I think, when I wanted to do it. Not good. And another way, I wanted to cut myself open. I had so much pain in me. Has anybody else done that? I wonder. I stood in the kitchen with a knife to my stomach. I kid you not. I had this impulse where I wanted to cut myself open just to let the pain out. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not. Oh my God, restaurant? What did you do in the restaurant? Yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm just reading your comments. So I stood with a knife in the kitchen. It was stupid by all means because, first of all, to cut your own tissue, that, you know, it takes a lot of, it's not easy. So, and then the kitchen knife is not sharp enough. But I probably would have injured myself. I don't know. I wanted to fall on it and I wanted to cut myself open. I still remember that feeling. That feeling, the pain inside of me was so overwhelming that pain of, you know, like the not real pain that's real, right? That pain of being misunderstood, unheard. It was so bad that it seemed like cutting it out was the only solution. Like it would make me feel better. Does it make sense? Like, I remember that feeling vividly. And the only reason why I stopped was actually... Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Mermaid Unicorn. Thank you. I thought that I was going to be a shitty mom if I did that to my kids. I had 2 kids and I was like, well, I'm trying not to do what my parents did to me. And I'm like, well, that would be a shit move as a mom, right? And my ex-husband now, he felt something. You know how, like, you are with someone for a really long time? We've been together for 15 years before we divorced. I think he felt something. It was in the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m. And he never wakes up at night. And he went downstairs. And so hearing him come downstairs, I looked at myself and did you have that feeling of you were somewhere else? You were another body, another person. I looked and I was like, what am I doing? Like, there was such shock of seeing myself with the knife to my stomach going, what am I doing? Like, I was just in shock, and then I put it down. So by the time he came down, he didn't see what was happening. But after that, I thought, my kids are sleeping upstairs. Yeah, you zone out, right? You're just like, you're gone. Like, it's kind of like you're alive, but you're dead already. Can you guys relate to that, right? It's like, it's like once you decide to kill yourself, you sort of don't live anymore. You kind of function only to get to the point of killing yourself. Oh, your pregnancy triggered your trauma? Yeah. Same here. Pregnancy, little kids trigger you. Yeah. You check out of your body, and nobody understands that, right? Like, if you tell people who've never been through that, they're like, what do you mean? Like, are you crazy? And that's why I wanted to everybody to tell Taylor, you're not crazy, because you're not crazy. It's just that unfortunate that we are not equipped in society to help each other with compassion. Not like, oh, let me get you a doctor because you're fucking suicidal, I'm going to get you out of it. It's like, that's not what I need. I just need to be heard. I need to be seen. I need to be understood. Like, I need to be believed. So I want to tell you guys, all of you that come here, I'm building a safe community so we can talk about it. So whatever your story is, I believe you. Okay? Whatever your body is, whatever your body tells you, I believe it. I see you, and I hear you, and I love you, and you're not crazy. And I'm with you. Like, I'm seriously with you. I've been through all this stuff. So I totally feel you. Does that answer your question? That was a long answer to your question. Yeah, and when my kids were like 5 and 6 and 7, they would also trigger me. I would look at them and I would see my face in their faces, and oh, I'm sorry, I'm making you cry. Wonderful what? Wonderful WTRMN. Can we please all send love to Wonderful Warmth, I think? Because Wonderful Warmth is crying right now. I'm sorry I made you cry. Oh, you mean KK, ever since you started joining the lives? Yeah, or what do you mean? But yeah, absolutely. Let me go and take a look. There's more questions. I'm still alive, you guys. I'm talking, actually. Let's see. I feel that how to prepare yourself for repressed memories. There is really no easy way of doing it that's going to hit you. So the only way I would say, do you have someone in your life? Can we all like talk to each other here for a second? Does everybody who is here, do you have one person in your life who will support you unconditionally? At least one. Doesn't have to be a parent or even a friend. It could be even someone who just knows you, not like a really close friend, maybe an acquaintance. But do you have one person in your life you don't? Oh, you do. So some of you don't. Okay. Me, I'll be that person for you. Okay. Those of you who don't have that person, I'm your person. And no, the reason why it can't be yourself is what you're saying, how to prepare yourself for repressed memories. When they come flooding, there's going to be a moment when you will be completely dysfunctional. It will hit you hard. What I'm saying is, it has to be that person whom you're going to reach out to and say, I'm at the bottom of bottoms, I need you right now. So if you don't have someone, can you promise me that if it hits you hard, that you'll send me a message and say, I'm at the bottom of the bottoms? And if I get overwhelmed with messages, at least I can send you something quick and say, I hear you and I'm here for you and I believe you. I mean, it probably easier if you do it on Instagram, because sometimes here, I still haven't figured out the TikTok, like it says the requests for direct messages, but I would scan through somehow and I won't see it. So please. And something else, can I ask, can you guys scroll back up? Did you see all these people who said no? Can you please talk to one another, pick one person who said no and say, I will be that person for you? Okay? Can we do that? So let me scroll back up. So when I asked if you have that one person, let's see, we have Iris Luke 1 who said no. We have Aisha Koik B who said no. We have VC72390 who said no. And I apologize, I forgot your name. I know you wrote to me a message and I wrote to you a message. I recognize your profile picture, but I can't remember. We have KKA252 who said no. And we have Dole00 who said no. And we have, yeah. So, okay. And then those of you who have seen those people, can you please, oh, Sabrina. So we have Sabrina. Can we please all, or any of you who are willing to, say, hey, I'll be that person for you? Can you do that? Yeah? So can you, again, can we do that? Those people who said you don't have that one person who will unconditionally support you. From all of us here, there's 40 people right here, right now. I see the count. Can you go and volunteer and be that person for that person? Or do it for each other? I mean, that's what we're building here. Can you please do that? Please go follow each other, send each other direct message and say, hey, when shit hits you really hard, I'm here for you. Okay? Please? That's the whole point. And I will be that person for you too. Can you please promise me that you will send me direct message and say, look, I'm in a shitty place. Not necessarily a really long message with the story, which I might not be able to read. Just, I want to have enough time to glance at it and just send you love. Okay? Okay? Please talk to one another. Say, I got you. So can we do this again? Because a lot of stuff scrolled by. Who is in here who has a person who will unconditionally support them? Say yes. And who in here is the one who does not have a single person in the whole world who will unconditionally support them? Say no. And as you see the comments scrolling up, those of you who said yes, can you please jump on those people who said no? Or people who said no, can you talk to one another and say, hey, I'll be that person for you and I'll be that person for you. Then go follow each other. Okay, look at that. We have Valerie who said yes. We had the Rowdy Agent who said no. We had Chris who said yes. Keep going. Yes, we have Jenna who said yes. Okay, who else? So please, somebody talk to the Rowdy Agent. Okay, who else? Keep talking. Just go nuts. We have Taylor who said yes. Okay, great. Okay, we have Annabis who said yes. It's just me who said yes. Okay, Valerie is willing. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got someone for Dole00. Okay, go follow each other. Please connect in direct messages so when it gets really awful, you're there for one another. Okay, who else? Keep saying yes or no. Do you have a person? Say yes. You don't have a person? Say no. If you see a no of all of us here, please jump and say, hey, I'll be that person for you. And I can tell you, I'll be that person for you if you can't find anybody else. Like, this is why I'm here. I mean, I'm on pain meds right now and I'm actually sweating. We have Sabrina. Okay, we have VC7230 who said no. We have Breen, I see, who said no. I need 2 people. Please go answer to them and say, hey, I'll be that person. We have Doll00 or 2 eyes who said no. So I need 3 more people. Okay, so please go talk to them. Ow, my face really hurts. But I'm here for you guys, even despite my tooth being taken out. And, being in fucking pain on pain meds. Okay, please talk to one another. Let me see if there's any more questions. Yeah, so, well, I mean, if you come to and watch all my videos, yeah, I grew up in an abusive household and, oh, I said I isolated myself before. Yeah, if you want me to answer a question, so ask a question. Yeah, I need to take care of myself. Oh my God. It was my parents who were the first, but then also my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my aunt. I mean, my entire household was oh, thank you for the fire. Thank you. I just love you right back. Can we also repeat that exercise, guys? I'm getting a little loopy. I think I'm going to shut it down in the next 5 minutes because this really hurts talking and I still have to make you a video tomorrow morning. But it was my family basically who caused my trauma. Okay. Did we talk to everybody here? Did we touch everyone? Is there anybody left here who still does not have one single person in their life who will support them unconditionally. The reason why I'm asking is because with the previous question where you said, how can I be ready for repressed memories? Once you start digging up that shit, it's gonna hit you hard. You really, really, really need to have that one person to fall on them. And for me, that was my boyfriend. You know, he is a sexual abuse survivor as well as a child. And he just, if not for him, I don't think I would have healed the way I've healed now, because he just got me, you know? Yeah, I know. Well, my tooth is gone. This is not the teeth. Here's my tooth, you guys. You want to freak out? This was been taken out of me. That's why it's so painful for me to talk. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, TK Dista. Again, before I wrap up, two things. One, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow on silence. Would that help the most? Because I did the one today on oversharing. So it's like I either overshare or I completely shut down. So I'll do tomorrow on shutting down. Does that sound good? Shutting down. I'll be like in better mood in a few days, you guys, because it's really kicking my ass. Teeth are a bitch. It really hurts. But before I go, I want to make sure that we got everybody taken care of. So please, those of you who don't have this one person in their life who unconditionally will support them, it doesn't have, I love you right back. It doesn't have to be your parents or family. Usually it isn't, because usually all of us here, your family turned away from you, but it's probably a friend or an acquaintance. So anybody here who does not have that person, please say no in comments. Can we do one more round? Just say no, I don't have that person. Say no. Those people who have that person, say yes. The people who don't have, say no. Anybody else we have, or are we done? Okay, look, we have two more. Hey guys, we have two more. Look at this. Claudia Garcia. Okay, can somebody please be that person for Claudia Garcia? We also have Q Solid Digital. Again, I talked to you in the direct message and I've forgotten your name. Okay, we have Radha Kumari. We have three more people, you guys. We have four. Oh, hold on. We have Hugh Funny, and then we have Living Life 99. Okay, we have five. Oh, six. No, five. Okay, I need 5 people. Can you please, those of you who can, if you're in a good place and you can, be that person, or you guys to each other, those who said no, can you be that person to each other? Then please message each other. Please go follow each other. Follow up via direct message and say, I'll be that person for you. If you don't find someone, I will be that person for you, okay? That's why I'm building this community, because hopefully I can do it for you. Because when this shit happened to me, there was no one for me. No one. My entire family turned away from me. They were my kids, and they loved me unconditionally, but they were my kids. You know, they weren't equipped to help me. It was like, you know, they had to be parented, right? Which I never got from my parents. I parented my parents in a way. So, okay. You guys, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm gonna go, okay? Those people who said no, have you been taken care of? Did somebody respond? Did you guys respond to each other? Did somebody respond to those people who don't have that person? Yes? Yay? Nay? You need more help? I'm gonna do a video tomorrow on shutting down. Unless you want me to do another one. I have like a fear of losing people and, let's see, bad dreams, obsessive thoughts, selective mutism. I guess that's what I'll do, the selective mutism. Children acting as triggers, controlling your emotions and isolating yourself. That's the list. It hurts. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I just simply can't do it anymore because it hurts. So those of you who said no, please scroll back up into comments before I shut this down. Go follow each other. Go talk to one another. Yeah, sorry. Tooth pain is a bitch. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay? Please, remember, I love you, and go and love your inner child. Say, Taylor in particular, just because we met today, just say, hey, Taylor. Talk to the little Taylor inside and go, Taylor, I love you. I love you to death. I love you unconditionally. I love you up and down and left and right. Everything. Can you do that? Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, you guys. Bye.